Absolute best exercise for a flat stomach is not crunches, it's not sit-ups, it's not planks. The best exercise for a flat stomach doesn't even target your abs at all. And once you understand this, you're going to avoid a lot of extra time at the gym doing all these crunches, because most of those crunches don't do jack. 80% of fat loss, especially in your midsection, comes from your diet, and only 15% of it comes from your exercise. That means you can't out-exercise your belly. The most important thing you need to know about burning fat is you must keep certain hormones very low, specifically insulin, because the minute insulin goes higher, fat loss gets locked up. And the single best way to drop insulin and burn belly fat is the exact same exercise: walking in a fasted state.
But Dr. Berg just said the best exercise for a flat stomach is fasted walking. He's not wrong about everything, but there's a part of this advice that could genuinely harm women over 40. Let me explain. First off, what does he get right? Yes, sit-ups, planks, crunches do not burn belly fat. Fat reduction is a myth. I completely 100% agree. Second, yes, 80% of fat loss comes from diet. Insulin resistance management does matter enormously. I also agree with that. But here's where this advice breaks down specifically for women over 40. Fasted walking does not build muscle. And for a woman in perimenopause or postmenopause, losing muscle is the actual crisis, not belly fat. Muscle is her metabolism, her bone protection, her insulin sensitivity, her independence at 75. You cannot walk your way to any of those things. Extended fasting, and I'm talking about 24 hours or longer, actively works against the midlife woman. Why? Her body is already under hormonal stress. Prolonged fasting it elevates cortisol. It drives visceral fat accumulation. The exact problem she's trying to solve. Extended fasting suppresses free T3, the active thyroid hormone. Suppressed thyroid slows her metabolism further. It makes building muscle nearly impossible because muscle protein synthesis requires adequate protein across the day, not crammed into one meal a day. And in women with a history of restriction, extended fasting significantly increases the risk of binge eating cycles. The research on fasting is largely done on men or on metabolically healthy young women. It does not translate cleanly to a 48-year-old woman managing a hormonal transition. What actually works for belly fat in midlife is this: progressive strength training to build high protein intake to spread across the day, and estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol addressed at the hormonal level, not fasted walk. Fasted walking will shrink her. Lifting heavy, eating enough protein, sufficient calories, and optimizing her hormones will save her.